Long ago, on the fields of battle, in the year
2022,
two men met to decide once and for all what the most metal things in the universe are. But there can be only one. What's more metal? With Dan Weber Nariko Ott and Randall.
Everybody, welcome to What's More Metal, the only podcast where two badass, epic chainsaw dick tyrannosauruses pick the most metal shit in the universe, one topic at a time. With me, as always, is the Golden Gate Bridge to my homemade parachute. Comedian Dan Weber.
what's up?
Yeah. Comedian Nariko Ott. Right, that laugh you're hearing over that way is the third head on this cuddly little hellhound.
Fuck yeah.
Producer Randy.
Yeah. Yes.
How you doing today?
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
DJ PJ, Wizard of Wax, Audio Lothario.
He who waits behind the walls of sleep.
He
Yep.
who...
He who walks between the rows.
That's right.
He's Friendo the clown.
He who recordeth the podcast. No, yeah, how are you doing?
I'm all right.
Yeah, you're doing
Yeah,
okay?
yeah,
You
yeah,
feeling- yeah.
Week's been a little rough, but
Yeah?
yeah. Not an on-mic conversation at all.
Okay, you
Yeah,
got
yeah.
it.
But
I
that's
probably
a
should-
thing now.
Oh, yeah, the studio's looking real good.
It's got a TV and a
We got a
streaming box
TV
and
and
a
a-
sound
yeah.
bar.
Oh, yeah. Looking real good here. Oh, by the way, coming to you live from Kill the Studios, home of the Blood of Tyrant Sound. When you're looking for high quality audio and video, think Kill the Guys, satire.
I have to bleep all
No,
of that.
satire. It's a satire.
We can't put that out there.
Just bleep the first word.
So here's what you do. All right, you play it, but you bleep out, you cover up every time he says with a tiny snippet from the Star Spangled Banner.
I was going to say, hail to the chief. Yeah.
yeah,
That'd be
hail
fun.
to the chief, whichever one floats your boat.
Yeah.
But that's what I had to do
That's
for
not
a segment about
I remember.
will not say his name.
But a person
Who's very litigious,
and who's
who
got
we said some very, very, very unflattering shit about.
and he's got really recognizable music to follow him around.
Oh,
Yeah.
was it something like boom, ba-dum, boom, boom,
Yeah.
boom, boom, ba-dum, boom, boom, boom,
Yeah,
boom.
it was him and his dating proclivities.
Oh, yes. Look, I'm sorry if the studio's named Awesome. Jodie Foster's favorite studio. Everybody. Dan, how's your week been?
You know what? Pretty good.
Yep.
Pretty good. We had the live show
Yeah.
last Friday. That was pretty fucking
Fuck
awesome.
yeah. Real quick shout outs. Thanks to Monique that showed up.
Yeah.
Monique ratted out an old friend of mine, my friend Ashley, who is also, I guess, a listener to the podcast.
Cool.
And that fucking blew me away when I thought it was super fucking cool. And like, so, yeah. So this one, goes out to Ashley for listening, being a
Yeah.
long time listener. That fucking rocks. Yeah. So, yeah, thanks everybody that showed up to the live show. It was fucking
It was
great.
fun. The weekend before, the Friday before,
Mhm.
for years, the guys that I play D&D with every once in a while, we'll just get together and go down to Kells
Mhm.
and drink like too much fucking Guinness.
Sounds good.
So we did that on a Friday, and then because we're all pretty old,
Sure.
we were just everybody else was going to bed, but me and my buddy Colin were like, fuck. Colin was like, hey, do you want to go to this weird space? I don't know if it's going to be cool or not. I've never been there. Let's just check it out. So I'm like, all right. So we roll up there and we went to that place, Raven's Manor,
Mm.
which is the goth nightclub or the goth bar downtown.
Okay. I've not heard of it.
It was really fucking cool inside.
Okay.
Like they're not they really went over the top.
Nice.
They have actors in there to play like mad scientists and just weird shit.
Oh no.
They have cages hanging above the bar
Okay.
with skeletons in them,
I
like
like that.
cobwebs everywhere. Some of the paintings, their eyes will follow you whenever you walk around.
Nice.
It's like fucking, it's pretty legit.
Nice.
Honestly, though, I was crazily drunk at the time,
Uh-huh.
so it might not be as cool as I remember it,
Sure.
but I did have a very good time there.
Nice. I like the idea of the the mad scientist
Yeah.
actor where he's like, I went to Juilliard for this.
God damn it!
Dude, and how it's downtown, so you know someone's gonna fist fight that mad scientist and something just gonna fucking somebody's gotta take a beaker to the neck.
Yeah,
Like they got rules. But yeah. That sounds fucking awesome.
it was pretty fun.
Yeah.
I got they have one drink that's just like bartender's choice, and it comes in an Erlenmeyer flask,
Sick.
and it was obviously had dry ice in it, so there was, you know, whatever that smoke, not smoke,
Yeah.
Fog.
vapor
Sure.
vapor just rolling out of it.
That rocks.
It wasn't a good cocktail.
I'm
but
sure.
I did finish it.
It's probably like real sugary, I'm guessing.
It's just more sour.
Oh, okay.
But then they had this other thing that was like a cinnamon whiskey,
Nice.
and I was like, man, I don't know. I expected it to be like Fireball,
Mhm.
which is fucking disgusting,
Sure.
and no one should ever drink it.
Sure.
Instead, it was like just the spicy part of cinnamon
Oh.
and
Oh.
whiskey. It was fucking nice.
That sounds pretty good.
It was really good.
Hell
I
yeah.
had 2 of those, and then I was like, I very much can't do more of this. I have to.
You're like,
I was like, I don't even know, like 8 pints of Guinness deep, and then
oh shit.
3 cocktails, and I'm like, I am 54. I can't. I was definitely not feeling great the next day.
I think you'd be like, I had 2 of them, and I was like, ugh, I have to have 2 more. And that is it.
Well, no, like that's the. See, the thing is, like, my brain is like, dude, we have to stop,
Yes.
and the rest of my brain is like, nah, man, we could just. You're doing good. You could have 2 more of these. Not a big deal. You could close this fucking place down. And I knew that I could,
Sure.
but I definitely should not.
Yeah. But you'd be closing down your day the next day for
Oh,
sure.
My weekend,
Yeah.
whole
Oh.
weekend shot.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Dude, that sounds awesome though. Yeah, I might check that out. Like, I don't know. I like a good goth place.
Sure.
It's fucking fun. Get in there now before they're made illegal, guys. I had a cool week. I saw the band I Hate God last week. That was fucking,
nice.
That was fucking fun. I really wanted to buy an I Hate God hat and then just cover up the E so it says I Hat God. And I was like, that should just be its own company as I Hat God, and like, they just sell cool metal hats. I saw I Hate God. They played with the Dwarves, which was like a fucking
Oh, nice.
really fun combo. The Nick Oliveri from Queens of the Stone Age, the first bass player, he was their bass player, so
Cool.
he was in there, so that was cool. It was just fun. It was a fun show. I had this moment too where I was at the show and I just kept running into people that
Yeah.
that I knew, and it was very old school Portland, like people I
Yeah.
knew when I first moved here and stuff.
Sure.
So I was like, oh, there's a lot of old school Portland here tonight. That's fucking weird. I'm like, why is that? And I'm all, oh, I'm doing something age appropriate. I'm actually at like I'm at a place I should be for my age. So I was like, oh, of course I run into people my own age and shit.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, but so I thought that was like funny. What else? I ran into a listener named Nate, also the listener to the podcast,
Sweet.
a fan of mine, and that was really cool. Had a couple of fun conversations in the pee fumes of that bathroom, and just vapor, pee vapor,
Pee vapor.
coming off the
Right.
just a real haze. Then who else? Oh, and then I also read this dude, Kyle, who is a firefighter. He taught me the fucking funniest thing, by the way. So I ran into this dude, he's a firefighter, and he was telling me the story about how he was coming back from Costa Rica, and he was super drunk. And he was like, ugh, hope nobody needs a medical emergency because they're not getting it. I'm fucking. And I was like, oh, yeah, like, what do you do? Like, what do you do if, like, you're just not in any shape to fucking help somebody or whatever? He goes, he goes, you never heard of the EMT salute? And I go, no. And he goes, it's where you do this. And he just covered his eyes like he's going to walk past. Just like, And I'm like, that's so fucking funny. But he said he walked by another guy and he had like a firefighter hat. And he was like, that's all you, buddy. I'm going to try not to puke in my own throat. So yeah, so that was fun. So I did that. Sorry, I got a weird cough. It's probably like heart failure or something.
Yeah, and you're coughing it all my way. I'm into it.
It's not. I don't
Heart
know.
failure is
fucking
not
with you.
contagious.
Yeah, see, you're fine.
I mean, as far as I know.
It's not
Right.
it's just no, it's fine. It's fluid in my lungs, so we're gonna be okay. Gonna be fine.
It's just fluid. It's just pneumonia, walking pneumonia.
It's fine, guys. Whatever. Oh, and then so this is another fun thing that happened. A couple of days ago, I was bored sitting around the house. I was like, so I decided to go down to my favorite bar, the Rat, and I was like, I usually just order a chicken sandwich. I got a beer. I'm sitting there. I'm just like hanging out. And I'm drawing. I'm eating my chicken sandwich. I'm about halfway through, and I look down and I realize like, oh, my chicken breast is not all one consistent color on the inside.
Oh, fun.
no.
But it's really dark in the bar. I can still tell there's a shade, a hue is
That's
off,
not good.
right? So I had to turn the light on my phone to see it. It is
Raw.
raw.
Like purple.
Like, yes. Like it goes from like, oh, that's cooked meat to not even touched by heat. And I'm like, oh, fuck. And I ate half of it. And so I took it back to the bar and I was like, yeah, they're like, is there a problem? And I just showed it to like the bar, and I'm friends with the bartender, and I showed it to her, and she just went, whoa. And then she goes, do you want me to have him make you another one? I'm like, yeah. And so I ate a second one, like a fucking idiot. At that point, I was like, the second I saw what happened, I'm like, it's countdown to shit in my pants. Like, that's all that's...
Yeah.
So I've been waiting on it.
Yeah.
Like, this whole time. So I'm just like, yeah, give me another one. Who gives a shit? He's probably gonna... And he cooked it till it was chicken leather. So the second one was worse than the poison one, frankly. But I ate that one too. I also got a free shot. The bartender came by and he's like, hey, do you want another shot? And I'm like, no. He goes, on the house? I'm like, yes. I need something to kill this fucking E. coli brewing. But yeah, so I'm literally been like the whole time just been like, I'm like, just start the clock. I'm gonna shit my pants. Telling people at work, I'm like, if you see me cuff the legs of my jeans and walk bow-legged out of here.
Did you shit your pants?
No. I had some sketchy toots, but that's it. So far, so good.
My buddy.
What kind of band is Sketchy Toots?
Sketchy toots.
They're definitely ska.
Sketchy toots.
Right?
Get the fuck out
I
of
thought
here.
it would be
No,
Scott.
Sketchy Toots is just a famous funk bass player.
In a ska band.
So funk bass player. You ever seen Sketchy Toots?
He's
one of the
he and
P-Funk
Bootsy
All-Stars.
Collins.
Yeah.
He and Bootsy Collins have a duo.
Yeah.
Boot Scoot.
Boots and Toots.
Boots and Toots. Boot Scootin'.
Boot Scoot and Tootie.
Oh God.
Yeah. Well, I fucking buy that album.
My buddy Drew, he was a chef in Olympia,
Uh-huh.
and he would like to go to other restaurants in the area and fucking check them out or whatever. And he went in and he got his chicken, and it was raw in the middle. And he's like, hey, he was brought over the waiter like, hey, this chicken isn't done. And he's like, oh, it is. And Drew's like, what? And they're like, yeah, we serve all chicken medium rare. And he just got up and walked out. Like, fuck you, dude. I don't know how many people you've killed,
Yeah.
but it's definitely not zero.
That's
Holy
right.
shit.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Medium rare.
Yeah.
I would have fucking lost it.
That's barely cooked.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean,
For a chicken,
No,
that's
no,
for
barely cooked.
chicken, it is not cooked.
Yeah, chicken means it is not cooked.
It is
Like,
not cooked at all.
It's either 100% done or it's fucking poison.
Yeah.
Like, it's, yeah.
It's like American puffer fish.
Yes.
If you think
Yeah.
about it. Like where every time you eat chicken, you're kind of risking your life a little bit.
Yeah, I'm about to go vegetarian here anyway, so it's fine. Like they're gonna stop like FDA like testing our meat and shit. So I'm like, you know what? It's a good time for beans. I feel like I think it's the year of the bean. I think for me, it's gonna be pretty good.
Yeah, I did see one guy was complaining. One of the economic advisors for our glorious leader, he was talking about the trade deficit with Europe.
Uh-huh.
And it's like, yeah, they won't even buy our beef. And it's like, yeah, dude, because we put shit in it they've outlawed in fucking Europe.
Yes.
You can't sell it. It has nothing to do with them wanting it or not. We've poisoned it, and they won't serve it.
Right. Yeah, yeah, it's fuck. Our food has never been top notch in the first place, and now they're just like not even gonna bother. It's like, I'm like, yeah, I'm good. I think it's all lentils and rice for me for a while. Speaking of fun things we eat, they just did a study that I think it's a Swedish study where they were testing human brains for microplastics. And and the average.
This is not good.
This is. Oh, why? So no. Actually, it's actually pretty positive. The average human brain only has one whole plastic spoon's worth of plastic in it. Yeah. I'm not even kidding.
No, that's real.
One entire plastic spoon's worth of plastic is in every one of our brains,
and that's on average. So some people have a whole set.
Yeah,
a whole picnic set,
dude.
Shit.
Oh, opening for this comedian this last weekend here at Helium. This guy had this bit where he said he found out there was like a certain amount of microplastics in everybody's testicles.
Yeah.
He goes, so his dick is just like a 3D printer, spitting out a bunch of plastic. Anyway, but yeah, so that's a fun one. We were all a bunch of fucking spoon brains and shit. Like, we had a good run. That's why literally I was reading a thing about how Pakistan and India might like go to like total nuclear war, and I'm like, fucking great. Good. Like, at this point, like, just in general, let's fire off all the missiles now, because at this point it's like, yeah, let's just do it quick though, you know?
Yeah.
Let's pull the Band-Aid off. Let's pull the ripcord on this whole thing. But not before you enjoy this wonderful podcast.
It's the podcast you listen to during Armageddon.
Yes.
As the missiles drop.
Brought to you by What's More Metal, your number one source of optimism and joy.
Yeah. Yep. A bright light in a dark world.
Fill your plastic spoon in your brain with delight and sunshine. For your friends here at What's More Metal. What's More Plastic?
More Plastic?
That's our fucking next podcast.
No.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm fucking...
You were just saying we needed to do 2-3 more of these.
Yeah. No, I was one thing that bums me out. So nobody knows who the fuck I am if I'm doing a show, by and large.
Right.
So everyone always brings me up with like, your next comedian is a real breath of sunshine. Like everybody talks about how positive I'm going to be.
Yeah.
And I'm like, they don't get it.
Yeah.
Until I start, and then everybody's puzzled for like 5 seconds. Like, wait, I think he lied to me. Like the host just lied about this guy.
Yeah.
So
you should just start with "fuck you."
I definitely have. That's real.
Well, I've heard you say like "eat shit" or
nice.
"go fuck yourself" or whatever.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
I handle it in the Dan Weber way.
Yeah.
I give him. I pour
light yourself on fire. That's fun.
I pour on the charm.
Yeah. Deep throat a chainsaw.
Yeah. That I did. I have said that more than once.
Deep throat a chainsaw. That is good. That was the ad. So, guys, this week we're recording this on Cinco de Mayo, or 2 weeks ago when you get it. So today we're going to be doing most metal moment in Mexican history.
Yep.
Pretty pumped. So to see who gets to go first in most metal moment in Mexican history, Dan and I will roll 20-sided die.
Yep.
or 20-sided die.
Great roll.
Dan gets to go first.
Great roll.
I don't know if you see the size of what I'm rolling on a notebook.
You have a coffee table in front of you.
You didn't even. It didn't even spin in the air. It just like you could do that, and then 11 because that's I won. But
Right.
but I mean, that's fucking ridiculous, man. Like you can't.
Now
you can't
that
just
I
go.
know how you roll, I'm never going to let you live this down.
What, dude? There's only so much fucking space there. Look at that. Still wouldn't have won, even with that same roll.
What is it?
It's a 10.
Okay, well you would have lost by 1 instead of 8.
Yes. So what?
Yeah, we don't. Margin of victory doesn't matter
No, I
in
know.
this game.
But it'd be nice if it did though. What about margin of loss? What if we did it? We invert it. Who could lose by the most? Because then in life I'd be winning, and that'd be kind of nice. Just for a change of pace. All right, Dan.
All right. So my runner-up
Yes.
for most metal thing that happened in Mexican history
Yes.
is November 28th, 1911,
Oh, okay.
when Emiliano Zapata
Uh-huh.
writes the Plan of Ayala, which is mostly a plan about the revolution,
Uh-huh.
but in it, he demands that they just redistribute. Like, there's a bunch of people that own these giant plantations,
Mhm.
basically like feudal lords, and just like, we're gonna take that from you and give it to the people.
Yes.
So his deal was like, fuck all that shit.
Yeah.
And he actually did it for a little while in this one state, and then somebody fucked him over and he got killed.
Yeah. Zapata is like one of my favorites actually.
Yeah.
Like dude's fucking awesome. He did a lot of sorry, I was gonna read like but yeah, anyway, he just like he was like doing a lot of he was like really going for a lot of like land reform and stuff, and there was like it's definitely like a people's movement like too,
Yeah,
which was
and
really fucking sick.
He was a strong advocate because a lot of people in Mexico could
Mhm.
not read.
Mm.
So he was a strong advocate for ensuring that people knew what was happening in the government, even if they couldn't read, just having like a town crier go around, or like
Uh-huh.
people could go and they would be in a town square and they would tell you like, this is what's happening in the
Mhm.
world, so that they didn't, because, I mean, at that point, right, at that time in Mexican history,
Yeah.
like there was a lot of people who were there was no public education,
Mhm.
or even like at all, really.
Just a guy in the middle of town.
Yeah.
And this just in, Porfirio Diaz being a dick.
I mean, honestly, the town crier does make a lot of sense.
Yeah, but I
especially
just want
back
him to
then.
sound like a newscaster.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
now.
They should speak in a transatlantic accent.
Oh
too.
yeah.
That would be great. I mean, that was the time period.
It was.
Yeah. To be all sounding like that.
Yeah. This just in.
Breaking news. A horseless carriage runs afoul of flock of geese. It's always like wacky.
That is, I'm guessing. I can't read.
Well, that's what it looks like from here. Reporting from my desk, the town square.
Just in the middle of town, he's
Yeah.
got a desk out in the open.
And
Yeah.
he's just yelling it. There's
He's just yelling.
there's no there's nothing there. It's just him at a desk.
Yeah.
No
He's
one's
basically Alex Jonesing it in the middle of a fucking
Yeah.
town square.
Yeah.
Just making shit up. The frogs are gay. And then just like, everybody's like, whoa, I didn't know that was a problem. But
Yeah.
now I'm up in arms about it.
Yeah. This dude is loco. Dude, that's that'd be I really liked Emiliano Zapata a lot. Like reading about this stuff was really cool. All right, my runner-up is just the Mexican Revolution in general. I think it's fucking sick as hell. Madero, Pancho Villa, Emiliano Zapata, they overthrew Porfirio Diaz. He was a dictator for 30 years.
Yep.
And they ousted that fool. The only downside, should have killed him. Should have
Gaddafi'd him.
Yeah, it would have been cool if they just
Taking care of business.
yeah, that would have been neat.
TCP.
They just exiled him, which is And,
Yeah.
actually, that is a real downside. I was reading about Pol Pot this last week, and the guy lived to like 86, like till like 1986 or some shit. Like he
Oh,
lived
really?
like he just fled. No, I think later. I think he died in the 90s. Anyway, but they just fled and just lived somewhere else. And it was just like, man, no.
Not for that guy.
No. And not even jail. Like,
No.
bring back an old school, like, gibbeting or flaying a fucker, you know? Like,
Drawn quarter.
when you kill 2 million people, it's like, all right, no.
Yeah, life sentence is not enough.
Every person in your entire country gets a classic hole punch, and they get to just get one little piece to come out of you. You stand in line. Everybody just takes one hole punch to you.
Death by stapler.
Yes,
Just like
that'd be great. Then they plug you in. Just it should be something like that. Everyone should get a piece of It's
Yeah.
just brutal. Anyway, but so but I mean, Diaz didn't it didn't lead like a genocide or anything, but still,
he was not good. He definitely disappeared some people.
yeah.
But
I mean, there's a lot of wars.
nothing to the level of some of the more aggressive dictators.
Sure. I mean, but at the same time, I mean, whatever. You're a dictator. Fuck you. Like,
Yeah.
That's,
Yeah.
But, and you deserve what you get. But exile's too good. Anyway, so that's my runner-up. Mexican Revolution. Dan, what is your number one?
My number one is September 23rd, 1917.
Okay.
The birth of Rodolfo Guzman Huerta,
Oh.
otherwise known as the lucha libre wrestler El Santo.
I love El Santo.
El Santo. He was a wrestler for like 40 fucking years.
Yes.
He wore a silver mask.
Uh-huh.
He was one of the first and definitely potentially the most popular ever.
Yes.
Just a professional wrestler, national hero.
Tons of movies.
It's so fucking he's just like a huge star. And it's incredible.
Santo was in one of the first ever zombie movies. It was Santo contra los zombies.
Yeah.
But it's I took a zombies in literature course when
Okay.
I was burning money. But he was in one of the earliest
Nice.
zombie movies, and so it's where a pro wrestler just fights zombies. It's pretty sick.
Yeah, that sounds fucking dope.
It was dope. But except the zombies in this weren't like undead; they were more like mindless, like automaton guys. So they were these hulking dudes that were just like
Yeah.
Frankenstein-y,
Yeah.
sort of, but not brought back from the dead. Anyway, very cool.
Yeah. So yeah, and also Lucha Libre, there's a show that I saw, it would just be on at a bar in Chicago
Mm-hmm.
called Lucha Libre Underground.
Uh-huh.
And it's like really fucking, it's like it got plot lines, and there's this main villain whose mask is essentially the devil,
Nice.
and people go up and like worship him
Uh-huh.
before they fight for
Nice.
him.
Yeah.
And then it's like good versus evil, but on a whole nother,
That rocks.
it's crazy professional wrestling shit.
That rules.
Fucking loved it.
That's great.
I recommend it. I guess it's still going.
That rocks. Oh, that sounds fucking cool as hell. That's a great choice. I really like Santo's one of those things where it's sometimes in old bars and stuff they'll have like a Santo poster up,
Yeah.
and I'm always pumped. Where I'm like, oh fuck yeah, like, it's dope. But yeah, very cool. Yeah. Anyway, great choice, Dan. I was terrified you were gonna choose mine before, and I was just gonna have fucking to go with something not as good, but
Yeah.
you didn't. My choice, Dan and Randy.
Mm-hmm.
Most metal moment in Mexican history. I'm going to choose Human Sacrifice by the Mexica people. So the early what is now Mexico City.
Sure.
They had the big the big pyramids and stuff, the step pyramids.
Mhm.
They would they would capture people from in war that they were fighting. They would bring the bravest warriors. so that's how you're getting. That was your reward for fighting bravely. is they would take you to the top, cut your heart out while it was still beating, and then cut your head off, and then kick the headless bodies down the stairs.
Yep.
But you're probably asking, what did they do with all those heads? Well, I'll tell you. They would in Tenochtitlan, they created a massive structure. It's called Zampotle, and Zampotle where is a huge wooden rack, right? So a post with like lines. A picture an abacus.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But it's all skulls. Now, it's a huge wooden rack, and they found one that 115 feet long,
Oh, wow.
45 feet wide, 15 feet tall, and flanked on either side by 2 round spiral towers of just skulls put in mortar. They're fucking awesome. And so I don't even they don't even know how I didn't even see an estimate for how many skulls it is, but it is a fucking massive structure. Here is a rough drawing that it's
Okay.
yeah, it's very
No,
huge.
it's sick. I know.
Yeah, so the Zampotle are like fucking these massive, just huge skull trophy
Yeah.
platforms that are fucking massive. And that, to me, most metal,
That's pretty metal.
pretty metal.
I almost went with they had a game that was sort of like basketball, except it was a sideways hoop.
Uh-huh.
And
Oh, yeah.
And the losers were sacrificed to the gods.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So really, really intense games.
It was like somewhere between soccer and handball. It was
Yeah.
a really, and you had to kick, and basketball, because you had to kick it through like
a
a
small
raised,
hoop.
raised.
And it makes no sense that they were even able to do that.
It's wild when you see like the size of the hoop and
And the ball.
then
The
the
ball
ball.
was like, it was only a little bit smaller than the hole. I don't know how they did
That's fucking crazy. Yeah, so that's pretty fucking sick too. But yeah, so yeah, the Mexica people in Tenochtitlan.
Yep.
I'm pronouncing this stuff perfectly. I bet every one of our listeners will be like, you lived in Arizona that whole time and you could not pick up the accent like a little bit. You don't know pronounce shit. Anyway, so those are our choices for most metal moment in Mexican history. Dan chose
The birth of El Santo.
the Alberto El Santo. I chose the human sacrifice at Tenochtitlan, and specifically the skull display case they had. Guys, yeah, and that'll bring us to the Ride the Lightning round. Yeah. Guys, this is the part of the show where producer Randy hopes
yeah.
and prays to God that you sent something in.
Oh, they did.
Oh, hell yeah.
They did.
He's going to go through and look through some of your suggestions for topics, and then Dan and I, with no prior knowledge, will just, out of the holster,
We'll just try.
try.
Oh, I will say at that house party we went to,
Yes. After the
somebody
live
came
show.
up. Somebody came up and told me what we should have said for beans.
Oh, most metal bean.
Most metal bean, coffee bean.
Oh, yeah. Pretty
And
good.
that is pretty 100%. Or cocoa bean.
It's one of those in the car moments, but I should have said actor Michael Beans, who played John Connor's dad in the original Terminator movie.
Yeah.
Kyle Reese.
Yes, Kyle Reese.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's also in The Abyss. He's in Aliens.
Michael Beans. Oh, those are all fucking fire. I
He's
forgot he was in Aliens.
Yeah, he's in Aliens.
Yeah, Michael Beans.
He's in Tombstone.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, he's Johnny Ringo.
He's in all the fucking good.
He's in some fucking bangers.
He's in some bangers. Good
Yeah,
old Michael
he
Beans.
did. Yeah, he's really good.
Bonus points. Michael Beans, also the name of my cat. So, that's,
Yeah.
It's also just singular bean.
Is it Michael
Michael Bean.
Well, whatever. So it still counts.
Still counts.
Still counts.
Yeah.
That's a most metal bean.
That's,
I should have
that's
said
definitely
Mr. Bean.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I should have done.
Oh, Mr. Bean would have been that would have fucking
That would've been
Man,
fun.
in the moment,
yeah,
both of our brains just froze.
dude. I was like,
They had no idea what to
ooh.
say.
whatever. I was, some days the right answer, you're graced by the muses, and sometimes you're not.
Speaking of muses, Robert Salvia sent us some topics.
Oh
There's a-
shit, yeah. Thank you so much.
There's a real good one in here. Most metal pickled food.
Oh,
Ooh, man.
that's a tough one.
Pickled food.
Most metal
Most
pickled.
metal pickled food.
Does formaldehyde count?
I'm not.
Something that's pickled in formaldehyde would count.
That's what I'm saying.
Uh,
it's a
whole
pickling
fetus?
agent.
I would
I'm
say-
playing. I'm joking. I'm joking.
I believe. I'm not sure. You might have to look it up, but I think Hakarl, it's considered to be
That is-
pickled herring.
That is
Carl?
Hakarl, yeah. That's like fermented fish.
It's fermented fish.
Okay.
They bury it in the sand, and it tastes. It is literally the worst thing I've ever tasted.
Fermented
Like,
shark.
yeah,
Yeah.
it
Okay.
is absolutely unbelievably terrible. Like I can't. It's so bad that my buddy had it in a plastic container that he sealed,
Oof. Bad plan.
and I mean,
It ate through. The smell would eat through.
because he wanted to put it in the fridge.
Okay.
And it didn't matter. The stench of it leaked through the plastic and tainted all of his food. He had to throw everything that was in the fridge away.
So he chicken jarred himself.
He chicken
Yeah.
jarred himself. Hakarl jarred him. Hakarl jarred.
So real quick,
Hakarl Jar would be a great actor.
that is a great story. It is not a pickled item. It is a
Fuck.
fermented item.
Okay. Yeah. I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
So
I think
Hakarl would not be the pickled thing.
it depends on like level of, because like some pickles are fermented, but I think it depends on the level of
I
brine,
do-
right?
I think so, but
you're right.
fermentation and brining are pretty different
Yeah, I think
processes.
you're right.
So,
think you're right.
so my choice is the large dill pickle.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason is, in high school,
Here we go.
there was this girl that had just moved to town,
Okay.
junior year,
Oh no.
and we were just apropos of absolutely nothing. I don't even remember what we were doing. She just walked up to me and said, "Hey, do you want to know why my nickname's Pickles?" And I said, "Fuck yes, I do. Hell yeah." And she said, "Once at a party, I just went into the kitchen, stuffed a pickle into my pussy, came out into the living room where everybody was and showed them the pickle." And I was like, "Why did you tell me this? That's insane. Do you understand now? I have to call you Pickles, right?
Yeah.
There's no way around it.
Yeah.
But you could have just left that behind. Like,
Yeah.
she moved from another state, and it was in like 86.
Yeah.
No one would ever fucking know."
By the way, guys, get the new What's More Metal Show Me the Pickle t-shirt.
Show me the pickle t-shirt and doll.
Yeah, the Show Me the Show Me on the doll where the pickle touched you.
It's like one of those Cupid dolls where you squeeze it and the pickle shoots out.
What Cupid doll is that?
No, you know what I'm talking. You know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't.
There's those dolls where you squeeze them and the eyes pop out.
Oh,
Okay,
okay,
yeah.
yeah.
So
okay.
that, but it's got a pickle in the vagina. instead.
Sure.
Oh God. Show me the pickle. Bing. It's Family Feud.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I will never. I'm not gonna mention her name, which I kind of think I remember.
Polly Pickles.
No, fuck no, no.
Priscilla Pickles.
Priscilla, no. Her last name
Brittany
was not.
Brine.
Her last name was not Pickles.
Oh no, her last name was Vlasic.
Cheryl Vlasic. No, it was just,
The one with the stork tattoo, right?
it was just a very weird moment where everybody
Oh, what
there was
part?
like, no, where everybody at the end, everybody she was talking to was like, "Why did you tell us this? This
you-
is fucking crazy."
Dude, could you imagine like someone just walks out like pants off at a party with like, "Hey, got a pickle up here." You'd be like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like the angle I'm at now is why the fuck would she do that?
Party's over. Like it's
Yeah.
party's not go. You're like, oh no, I guess not. Actually, no. And I'm thinking
No,
about
there's-
I'm thinking about the parties I used to do. I was like, no, that would just be a
Zero high school
that'd be
parties would stop
something-
because
yeah.
of that.
No, yeah, actually,
Somebody probably would hook up with her later.
Yeah,
if they could.
100%.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like that's.
Goes without saying.
I mean, yeah. Just hey, I also like pickles.
I got a pickle you can shove.
Yeah, something, I feel like
whatever.
I feel like
Is it still in there? I'm hungry.
yeah, I feel like there's
I'll eat it out, literally.
yeah. Well, good night, everybody. It's been a good one.
Can we do one? I don't
No,
know.
hold on. I didn't even pick one. I don't even know.
Oh,
if
that's right.
Sorry. I did.
Okay,
I
so
dominated
Dan's
the
pussy
conversation.
pickle versus
Yes.
your.
I don't even know what. You know what? Everything's fucking really good when you pickle it. I'm trying to think of.
Oh,
yeah. Most metal, pickled food, pig's feet. Let's
Yep.
go.
Ooh, okay.
Pickles,
Yeah,
pig feet.
I was thinking that
Come on. That's
those jars that are at the end of a bar in the South.
horrendous.
Just
Just the most insane thing to see in a jar.
I've never had them, nor have I seen them in a jar.
You know what else is fucked up? Okay, growing up in Phoenix, there's something like in the really like the food cities and stuff, like the legit like the Mexican grocery stores, they would have these like so chicharrones are a big thing, like the like the
fried pork skin.
pork skin. They would pickle pork skin,
oh,
so it was just strips of like floating, and it just looked like a jar of condoms. Like it looked fucking gross as hell.
yeah.
And like that was always just like, what the
I was
fuck?
gonna say if they pickled them and then deep fried them, that might be a thing.
But it would be too damp to fry, I think, at that point.
Yeah, I think you're right.
You would have to.
It'd probably burn the flavor out, really.
Yeah.
I mean, give it a go.
Yeah.
Give it a shot. But yeah, you would have to like dehydrate it for a while, and
Yeah.
then, like you have to lay it out, and then somebody get back to me on that.
Somebody make this.
Yeah, somebody make some pickled chicharrones. But dude, if you ever seen just a pork rind get wet, it's fucking not okay.
Yeah, it's real gross.
Fully not okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm still gonna stick with pickled pig's feet
Okay.
Yeah.
because that's
That's a great choice.
horrendous.
Just those jars of pickled hard-boiled eggs.
Those are crazy too.
Yeah. I've
because
seen those.
like you see them every once in a while. You see somebody just fishing around in the jar, grabbing an egg. Like, what the fuck?
I might try something like that.
I would
just
try
once.
a pickled egg.
I would try it.
You would try it?
I would try it.
If someone wants to make some pickled eggs,
But-
No, I don't.
what if?
What if she put an egg in there?
A pig's foot.
Oh,
What if her name was Piggly?
they call her Trotter. No, what?
Think what I'll try and do. There's a German deli by my house,
Uh-huh.
and they have if there are any left, they sell a really really good hot and spicy pickle.
Oh, I love a hot spicy pickle.
So I'll eat the pickles,
Okay.
and then I will pickle some eggs with the brine.
I thought for sure
Oh.
that story was going to end right there.
So just go eat the pickles.
So here's what I do. I eat the pickle.
And then that's it.
And then you just slowly turn around in your chair and start typing on your computer. Dude, that's But yeah, you pickle an egg in the spicy pickle brine.
Yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
I'd be all about that.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'll see if I can find it tomorrow.
I would try that. That sounds great.
It's a pickle company that no
Look,
longer exists.
It's all a mess down here
Yeah.
anyway.
Who gives a shit?
I've already pulled the pin on a really bad situation. So yeah, keep it coming. That sounds great. Oh, I would love to try that. Do we have one more?
Fuck it, why not?
Let's do one more.
Let's do one more.
Let's see.
Can't end on pickles.
All right, this should be fun and not at all ranty. Most metal sci-fi movie.
Oh.
God damn.
I've got one. I would.
I
Be
want to
surprised
go
if I hadn't seen it.
Aliens.
Sure.
Aliens is a great
That's the first
fucking
one
choice.
out of the pocket. It's got H.R. Geiger artwork. It's a fucking action movie. It's a horror movie.
I would probably go with the literal movie Heavy Metal.
Okay.
The cartoon movie.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
It's
a good one.
cheating, but yeah.
I mean, it's not, I mean, it's got a naked chick riding a pterodactyl.
Yeah.
That guy is
John Candy's in it.
yeah, John Candy. Give me back
Oh,
my
that's
Lochnar.
right, I forgot he's in that.
There's that
Yeah.
the captain who goes fucking ape shit and smashes
Yeah.
his way through a space station.
There's two space cokeheads
Yeah.
Yep.
doing crazy amounts of lines.
Did all of us go see that together, or just like you and me?
I don't know.
I don't know.
remember.
I feel like we went to the Hollywood and saw it. I know I did, and I thought you guys came with me.
Yeah, maybe. I love that movie. That's
Yeah.
I mean,
great.
I've seen it a whole bunch of times.
Oh, it's awesome.
It's great.
Yeah, that is a really good one. Yeah, you know what? Can't go wrong. By the way, a good sci-fi horror movie. I will just as a caveat.
Mhm.
One of my favorite subgenres of horror. I love.
Oh
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
You seen
good.
Sunshine? That's gonna be my pick.
Maybe.
It's the movie where they have to go restart the sun.
That's
Yes,
With a nuclear bomb.
that's
with a
the dude who did 28 Days Later. Right?
Danny Boyle.
Danny
yeah.
Boyle. Yeah. I love that. Yeah, that was a really good movie.
Yeah, it's a very solid movie.
With the blurry villain.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was cool.
I oh man, what I just had it. Oh, I recently rewatched Event Horizon.
Yeah.
Oh, the movie rips.
Very good.
It's-
I
That's
saw
a
it for the
pretty
first
metal.
time like a couple months ago.
That's
Oh,
pretty
really?
fucking metal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Movie's awesome.
Yeah, it's so fucking crazy. Sam Neill, anytime he's in a horror movie, he's gonna be a guy that goes fucking sideways.
Yeah.
And for sure. I mean, The Mouth of Madness, one of my favorite horror
Yes.
movies of all time.
Yes.
But
That's John Carpenter, right?
yeah, John
Yeah.
Carpenter, dude, movie's crazy.
Okay, Aliens, a Videodrome is fucking.
I don't know if it's sci-fi though.
that
I
we
would-
talk about. They use a I mean, it's not far flung future sci-fi, but it is like
I guess.
no, but it is. It's science fiction.
I mean,
It's-
sure. I mean, yes.
He has there's a satellite signal that causes tumors in people's brains, and then that
Yeah.
tumor and it's tied to a snuff channel that people watch.
Yeah.
And then he gets the power to fucking shoot tumors into people.
Yeah.
And he has a hole in his stomach that he keeps a fucking tumor gun in.
Yeah.
There's
And a
nothing not
grenade.
yeah. There's nothing not sci-fi about that.
That's true.
It's just not far future sci-fi.
Yeah.
No, for sure not.
Yeah. But anyway, that movie's just fucking gross and grimy and rad, and it's one of my favorite movies.
Also,
Maybe Scanners would be another
Scanners.
one.
Scanners
one.
is great.
Scanners
Running
has
Man.
that epic head
Scanners is awesome.
explosion.
Yes.
What's that?
Running Man.
Yeah.
Running Man is really. Oh, what's the fuck the other one that Schwarzenegger was in?
Total
Terms.
Recall.
Total Recall.
Yeah,
Recall's
Total
great.
Recall
Recall. Fucking
is
amazing.
Fucking slaps, man. That
Mhm.
movie kicks ass.
So is another Paul Verhoeven. Fuck.
RoboCop.
Yes, but also Starship Troopers.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah.
You know what? They're
There's a lot of them.
You know-
There's a lot of metal ones. It's hard to
Final
pick a
answer.
best one.
Final answer: Star Trek 4, the one where they go back and save the whales.
What's more metal than that?
Ain't nothing.
I love my favorite part about Star Trek 4.
Mm.
They never explain what the probe is that's killing
Do
the
they
Earth.
not?
No, they never. It
That's
just
right.
it just talks to the whales and then flies away.
that rules.
And that's it. Like it kills everything on its way in,
Yeah.
is going to blow up the fucking planet.
Yeah.
The humpback whales talk to it. They don't say what they said, and then the probe just flies off. I love that. I love a movie that's just like, you don't get to know
That's
what
great.
this means.
That
Yeah,
is
yeah.
pretty fun. There's Wyatt Cenac had this thing where he was talking about how he doesn't buy the peaceful like thing with Star Trek. They're like, oh, they're scientists on a peace mission. You're like, with guns? They all just have like the ship is full of guns. Everybody has a bunch of guns. Like they're armed to the teeth and on a science vehicle. I don't believe any of this shit. So yeah, that's fun. Great. Guys, that's been the episode. I think the real metal science fiction is the friends we made along the way. Guys, that's been a great episode. Thanks for everybody that came out to the live show. Thanks for everybody that that's come up and said that they fucking listen and enjoy it. Tell a couple of friends, you know.
Tell someone.
Also, please resend to me, Dan, or Randy the addresses of people that wanted our 20-sided die. We put it off for too long, and now that shit's gone. So it's buried in the 900 people a day that send me shitty memes. So
I am one of them.
that's no, you're not. Your stuff is fine, but your stuff is fine. There's a guy on Facebook that just sends me uplifting, positive messages like and I want to block him so bad.
Well, why don't you?
I just because I don't know. I feel guilty. This guy's like, hey man, today's another day and feel good. I'm like, fucking block. Take that
Get
shit
the fuck out of here.
someplace else. Anyway, so guys, thank you everybody. Want you to get a little sun on your taint. Take your vitamins. Go on a walk.
Yep.
20 minutes every day. Cardiovascular. It's important. Drink your broth. And hail Satan.
Hail Satan.